Here comes Claudia. Coming home late as always. What's up?
What's up with you? Why are you
I'm waiting for you.
Why
I thought we agreed you'd be at home at 5 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's late.
It is 5:50.
Almost 6 o'clock. Almost an hour late.
It'll be okay.
So what's your excuse, young lady?
Nothing.
Huh? Why you past curfew?
Had to stop and get me some stuff. Did you just tell me I had to stop? Be like, no.
While Claudia came home late, I saw this AT&T bag down here. And there's a screen protector. Her phone already has a screen protector.
Actually, my phone does not have a screen protector. That shows you how careful I am with my stuff. I've been having this for 2 years, a little bit over 2 years.
Well, I'm telling Samsung about you.
Okay, let's not talk about the past.
7 years ago.
We're not talking about the past. We're talking about the present. And that just goes to show you.
Third day she had it, she dropped it and cracked all that shit.
Like I said, that goes to show you that I'm such a careful person that I don't even need a screen protector. I just need what is this called?
A case?
Yes, a case, because I will drop this damn phone occasionally. It's all good.
The plot thickens.
Oh, you mean like what happened to our trips 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
It got canceled.
It got canceled. Yeah. American Airlines.
Well, it's not necessarily American Airlines, but
Is it really though?
they just canceled all the flights that day because of the weather. Because it was really bad weather, so they had to. Well, it's not bad for people who are used to it, but people who are not used to it, they couldn't get to the airport. Like the staff, they couldn't get to the airport because it was ice on the roads and stuff. So they couldn't get the people to come in and work. So they're like, we're gonna have to cancel flights.
Yeah. It would have been nice. They would have told us fucking 6 hours earlier.
I guess they must have been like, okay, let's wait and see who shows up.
Let's be optimistic and shit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. So they pulled the first excuse was that, oh, well, your flight's delayed. Then the second excuse, oh, your flight attendant, we're missing a flight attendant. 2 hours. 2 hours later, right?
I don't know. It was like crazy. I don't even remember.
And then they said, this is all happening over the airport intercom. They said, well, your flight attendant is here somewhere in the airport. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck?
But we're now missing a different one. They said now we're missing another one. So they found the one that was missing, but now another one was missing. And then they came back on and then they said, now we're missing the pilot. So they couldn't find the pilot.
Bullshit.
And then they found the pilot and they found one of the the flight attendants, and then they were still short one. So they said, we'll keep you updated. We'll come back on here in 30 minutes. They never came back. They came back like at 9, almost 9
o'clock.
Like 9 o'clock, and then that's when they said,
that your flight's been canceled.
Your flight has been canceled.
They knew they was going to cancel the flight at 5 o'clock. They could have just saved us 4 hours of waiting in the airport lobby, thinking our flight was going to, take off.
We were actually at the airport for like 12 hours because we got there at like 11.
Almost 12 o'clock.
Almost 12 o'clock, and we didn't leave the airport till like 12.
Oh, about the whole fucking bag situation too.
Right. So we were there for like at least 11 hours.
As soon as they canceled or said that our flight was canceled, they said to go and request your bag not to get boarded because it was delayed. The flight was canceled, but the next flight was going to be Saturday, right? 2 days away.
Which is the day that we were scheduled to be back.
To come back. So we wait in this line another fucking hour, waiting in this line, talk to at their customer service thing. They was like, well, we don't do money back right now.
No, she said, she said, I said, we want our money back. And she's like, oh, you need to call the 1-800 number. I looked at her and I said, bitch. No, I didn't. I just said, I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Because we were in that line for at least 2 hours.
At least 2 fucking hours. Standing. And so we went to, I went to request the bag not to be put on the flight that's going to be sent out Saturday. I requested everything, and next thing you know, we had to call a fucking Lyft again. $30 going, and then another.
No, okay, so get this. The Lyft was actually like $60-something to drive us back because there is not that many people on the road because of the weather condition.
Yep.
So yeah, the Lyft was like $60-something just to take me from DFW to
Carroll's Farmers
Branch, which it's maybe about what, like a 20-minute drive,
if that.
Yeah, that was fun.
And so the next morning, before leaving the airport, I put a request in for them to hold our bag, that we'll be there tomorrow morning, because they didn't want to go and get our bag right there and there. I'm like, whatever. So we came back to the fucking airport.
The next day.
I talked to this American Airlines associate or employee or whatever, and she was saying, no, you didn't put a request in. I'm like, how the fuck I didn't put a request? I'm standing right in the same fucking spot I did last night to request you guys not to put our luggage on the flight that was going out. And it's just going back and forth with this chick. So the chick, I'm already becoming an irate customer.
Very,
very fucking irate. Not screaming and all this shit, but like it's getting like, okay, my voice is starting to rise. So there's another couple there that was on the same, was supposed to be on the same flight as us, and their bag has actually got sent to Seattle, SeaTac Airport. And the chick was saying that our bag was actually there in the DFW airport, which I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe they didn't request their bag to stay at the DFW airport. So she sent us all the way to this other terminal, and I talked to the guy after fucking walking 15 minutes to get to this place. Talked to this guy, and he's like, no, I'm looking, your bag has been checked in at fucking SeaTac, Seattle Tacoma International Airport. He like, I'm looking at it right now, like it's been tracked there. And I'm like, why the fuck did she just lie to me?
She wanted to get you out of her line. She just made up something.
So good employees, American Airlines, top rank.
And so then finally we get our bag like 5 days later.
Oh yeah.
And our bag is like all tore up.
Fucking beaten up.
Yes. Good thing we didn't have like no valuables in there.
Good thing you swapped out a whole lot of shit before we left.
Yeah, we didn't have like none of our valuables in that bag.
Because
everything was in our carry-on.
It's missing a fucking wheel, the bottom end is fucking cracked. I'll show you guys.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. But good thing it was a cheap luggage. We got that like at TJ Maxx for like $20 or something. I don't know, $30.
So with all the hassle and everything, like breaking our shit and and all the emotional distress that American Airlines caused us, they should be cutting us a fucking check for like $2,000 to $5,000. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. American Airlines will be fucking bankrupt if they do that shit. Can you imagine?
Oh, that just goes to show you how fucking horrible airline they are.
Yeah.
So, and we're not a part of like counseling. I don't think I should say counseling.
Counseling pop culture. Is that what it's called?
Was it?
I don't know what it's
culture.
Council culture. We're canceling American Airlines.
Yeah.
All right. So this is our suitcase that got back from being destroyed. As you guys can see, it's missing the fucking wheel and the whole like bomb in. It's like fucking cracked in. See, like we have to get a new suitcase. So yeah, it fucking sucks. Like damn, they really fucked our shit up. Complete wheel fucking missing. The whole wheel, man.